Okay, the last video I posted, I mentioned briefly at the very end about the Pioneer, Florida Museum, and this was a new thing. It's not in the Seminole War Heritage Trail booklet because it, when the booklet was made, it did not include anything about the Seminole War. That since has been added in there. Andy Warner worked with us at the Seminole War Foundation and added some new exhibits. So I want to do this video just to highlight that. And let me get some images here. But first, let me show you the website real quick. Okay, this is the Pioneer, Florida Village and Museum, or Museum and Village in Dade City. And this is their website. I'll put it down, the links below. Of course, they have several uh, local buildings of historic value, workshops, barns, houses, a schoolhouse. You can see from the pictures here, very neat place to visit. And they cover multiple times in history. So look on the um, when I look on the maps, let me show you where it is on the map here. Okay, this is from the Google Maps, Highway 301 in Dade City, going north and south. You can see Pioneer, Florida Museum and Village, and it's just north of Dade City. Just, as you're entering in an industrial area um, on the north side of town, you'll have to turn and make a couple jogs. It's kind of next to a power line and a railroad track. In fact, sometimes we had to time the reenactment to not coincide with the train passing by. But here's Dade City, South 301. Of course, if you go north on 301, uh, you'll eventually get to where Dade Battlefield is right up here. So it's only about a dozen miles south of Dade Battlefield, something like that. And to show you some of the things we have in there, Seminole War related. And where is my photo? So hold on here. Oh, I have to look for my photos here. Oh, okay, here. Sorry about that, trying to adjust screens. Going going through different screens here. Okay. And here's some photos. We did a Seminole War reenactment back in 2001. Um, they do several periods of history. One year it was a Civil War reenactment. Then they did a second Seminole War reenactment here. I think, reenacting the Battle of Black Point. Of course, the militia wagons that are attacked. And in the museum, of course, here are some displays related to the Seminole War. And of course, your different period items that have been loaned to the museum. In fact, there's a musket flintlock, some here it is. Here you can see some McKinney Hall prints. This is General Jessup's map of Florida. The mannequin is the outfit the late Gary Watts used to wear. He passed away, and the family donated outfit to the museum. So say it looks like Gary. I walked in and I just was kind of stunned at the resemblance. So that's kind of what they have for Seminole War related. And in the back room, we had a talk back there. But they cover several different periods of history from archaic times up to, 20th century. So it's well worth the visit. And I just wanted to do a shout out of the museum and show it to you. And of course, I'll have the website and the link below. that you can visit and check it out.